Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So, how's everyone today? We're having, I think, a gloomy day here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. There's not much sun coming in the window, but it's nice to be in my studio. Good morning, Michael. Hi, Anne. Hi, Martina. So, how's everyone doing? Good morning, Irma. Hi, Susie. So, I think I'm ready to paint. Bonjour, depuis du sud de la France. You live in the south of France? I think maybe that's what that means. I'm not entirely sure. It's so pretty. Hi, Charlene. How are you? Hi, Tamara. Okay, so, I'm working on something for Isabel for her. It's a little 2 paintings to go in her. She needed some artwork for her new apartment. So super fun. Good morning, Laura. How are you? Hi, Sherry. So today, let me turn this around. I was at dinner with some friends last night and got some new painting reference. I'm going to paint this butterfly on the flower. Hi, Donna. So I'm doing it on a small panel. That's what I usually do when I paint something the first time and I'm not sure how it's going to work, because I looked at the live version of this image and I could do the butterfly flat out, but it was like 2 flat shapes. So I like it where the wings are up, but I feel like it's going to be hard to differentiate that, but I'm up for the challenge, so we'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm still having my coffee this morning. I think, I'm going to block. Oh, I'm going to mix. What do I do? I'm going to put my colors down, my transparent colors and pigment sticks down, and then we'll mix colors. Just because that's how I feel like doing it. I've got to move forward here. I feel a little smushed in my area. Okay. So how is everyone today? I need to put more Indian yellow out on my palette here. I was painting yesterday and tried to replenish my colors this morning, but didn't quite finish. So how's everyone doing? Anything new? So my friend who sent me this image, she is like I should have written down what it's called, but she's like a caretaker of the butterflies. Like she's an official person who, like, she tags them and kind of tracks them and makes sure they're safe, which is so cool. Good morning, Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie, it was hot last weekend at the Rehoboth Art Show, but it was good. It was a good weekend. Good morning, Jackie. Yeah, so now this weekend, I'm off to an art show in Mount Gretna, Pennsylvania, which the nice thing is it's not far from my house. So I can go there and set up pretty easily on this. I've got that a little bit wrong. I can set up on Friday and sleep at home. So it's nice when you have shows that are closer to home, because then you don't have to pay to be away. And like if I need something, I can always run home and get it. Like if I sell paintings, like I don't have to take every single painting with me the first weekend, which is nice. Good morning, Carol Ann. How are you? So I think that'll be fun. And then I still have a few more shows. So I've been kind of frantically thinking about, well, I'd say I'm frantically painting. I'm not really painting it at all faster because it only goes so fast. It's something you can't really rush, but because I still have my Mount Gretna show is this weekend, and then I have Long's Park, which is also near me, and after that, a nice shadow underneath there, and I like that little curved petal. I hope I can keep that in there. Mom Painting. It's a fun name. Yeah, and then I have Rittenhouse. I'm still working on a lot of things for Rittenhouse. And that'll be the end of my art show season. Hard to believe. Summer always goes faster than any other season of the year, I think. Crazy fast. We're getting Isabel ready to go back to school. She's leaving tomorrow. So we're not quite ready for that. It's just a busy time of year. I know it is for everybody back to school. For all the kiddos. It's always a little bittersweet. That's a good start there. All right, that background, I want to do that Indian yellow. Do you know what kind of butterfly is it? I think it's a monarch. I know she tracks 2 different kinds of butterflies, but I can't remember the other kind. But I think it probably is a monarch. And I don't know if she's probably not on here listening. I don't know if she does Instagram. She might. Oh, which reminds me, I want to shout out to my friend Diane, who usually watches me paint like later because she's probably not up yet. And I told her I'd give her a little shout out. Oh, yeah, Jackie said it's a monarch. Well, Isabel be very far. Hope you get to see her often. Irma, she's in Pittsburgh and I'm in Pennsylvania. So she's like maybe 3.5 hours away. So no, it's not as close as I would like, but it's good. She's going to a great school. You know, the college years go the fastest, I think. Now what should I do with those dark wings? Maybe I'll do a little bit of purple in there. If we mix that purple and yellow, it'll really make it pop. But I want to be sure to keep some of that brightness. Where it is. So one of the challenges for me in painting like this butterfly is to keep it loose when it's like such a tiny little detailed thing. Like I don't want to get lost in the details of it. I'm going to do my best not to. As I always say, Laura says it's a big school, but does she happen to know Alexander Toto? He's a junior as well, plays soccer. Oh, she might. Alexander, let me write that down because I'll forget what you said. Unless Isabel's watching, she might be. Alexander T-O. I'll ask her. I wrote it down. Yeah, you know, the college world's kind of a small world, even though it is. And it's not a huge school, actually, so they might know each other. More of this transparent yellow in here too. Well, I could put a little gold in, but I want to make sure a little bit of that transparent color pops. So yeah, I had a great show at Rehoboth. I did sell a lot of art, which is so fun, which means I have to come home and paint more, and that's my favorite thing. Okay, that's a fun start. I'm going to do my pigment sticks, and then we'll mix up colors, because I'll just really need pinks, greens, like that background color, and kind of orange and black for the monarch butterfly. So where's everyone listening from today? Or watching from? Put a little pigment in there. Toronto. I've never been to, I don't think I've ever been to Toronto. I was only ever in Canada once at, I can't even remember what it's called, Niagara Falls, because my son rode in a crew in a regatta there. Sherry's in Tennessee. Oh, Kathy, look what I'm painting, Kathy. And this is a monarch butterfly, right? I was saying how say what you do for the butterflies. I said you're like a butterfly mama, right? Isn't that your your name on Instagram. She takes care of the butterflies. What did Barb say? What did I miss? Kansas, Montreal, Toulouse, France. Wonderful. Tennessee. Getting ready for an all-day bike ride. That does sound wonderful. I would like doing that too. I haven't gone for a bike ride in so long. I've been so busy I haven't even exercised in so long. That's terrible. Hoping to change that today, as long as it doesn't rain. And put some gold in these wings. Do I need any other fun colors in there? I have my blues, greens. Like I'm missing something, but I don't know that I am. I'll do a little bit more of this somewhere. Oh, I didn't use this color. That's why I needed a little more of it, right? And put some in here just for fun. Maybe in the wing. Because why not? Oh, it looks cool. All right. So now we're going to mix colors. I'm cleaning my hands. Look how dirty I am already this morning. That's crazy. And it's only 8:12. But I was working on the acrylic. I get messier painting with acrylic paint than I do with oils. I think I'm just not as careful not to get them on myself. All right, I'm just cleaning off my surface here. So I'm going to mix up my pinks, greens, oranges, blacks, and like a background kind of neutral color. So I'll pull this down here. Yes, the pigment sticks are amazing but expensive. Yes, they are. But you know, they do last a really long time. Like I have those pigment sticks. I take them and teach with them, and other people use them. So I would say like a pigment stick might last me more than a year. Chinchilla, California. They're called, let me get you one. They're called RNF pigment sticks. So it's oil paint in stick form. This is the iridescent gold. So it just has like a little wax in it. It loosens up my painting, and I love it because it feels like I'm coloring. It's just fun. So I'm going to make my dark. I'm going to add a little blue and purple, and just to kind of make my black even richer for the butterfly. And pull that out, maybe add gray to make it a little bit more of a shadow color. My gray's a little dried out over here. I need to make that a little darker. Put a little brown in there maybe. Trying to make a bit of a neutral shadow. That brown made it pretty. Really pretty. Okay. I think I'm going to take some of that and add a little dark green into it too, a little sap green. For the darkest part of where my greens are. Yeah, pull that right down here. Good morning to the Rain Gallery. Did I miss anything here? Good morning. Sherry says, I finally ordered some zest that I can't wait to try it. Good. I hope you like it as much as I do. It just is easy. Like you can mix your own mixture, but gosh, anything I can do to save time, to have more time painting and less time doing art chores, I like. Plus, I would get it wrong all the time. I'm not good at like doing things that need to be specific, like 50% of this and 50% of that. I'll start doing something and forget and do it wrong. Do that too often. How's that green look? Not sure. I feel like it's a little flat. It's not bad. I think I'm going to keep it, but I'm also going to mix a little bit of a brighter green. Hate ratios. Yeah, that's right. That's what I couldn't quite say. I don't like ratios. Yeah, that's nice bright. I needed something a little lively. Right, let me get more of my lemon yellow. So it's good to have quiet colors and lively colors in your paintings. I'm going to put a little more green Because if you put bright colors next to muted or softer colors, it makes the brighter colors really pop. That's fun. All right, good greens. I need oranges and then pink. So I do have a little bit of orange out on my palette. I don't always use orange, but we definitely need it for the butterfly. I'll put a little brown to neutralize that. In the shadow areas, maybe I'll put a little bit of gray in it. That looks good. And I'll do some pinks, dark to light, a little bit of orange chip in there. I'm going to pull that out. So anything new with you guys? Doing anything fun and creative? I'm going to put, this is a little bit of Gamblin's Radiant Magenta I'm going to add. And that looks a little too magenta for what that flower actually looks very pink. So I'll leave that. And maybe pull, I'm going to take some of my permanent rose and I'm going to put some orange in it. See if that gets closer to what I want. Because I can use both. It's nice to have all different colors. Add some of that in there. Oh, that's better, I think. Yeah, and that would match the oranges better. Kind of brings in more the orange from the butterfly. Oh, and Jackie, I got my postcard. I absolutely, absolutely love it. I have to post about that. Came in the mail yesterday. Made my day. Jackie had done a little postcard from a photo she took when we were in France at my workshop, and she did a little thing on Instagram and said, first person who calls it gets it or whatever. And I wrote, moi, and she sent it to me. Lucky me. Love the permanent rose and orange together. Yeah, they really are magical together, aren't they? So I got my pinks, my greens. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I don't know that I need too much more than that. So let's work on La Vie en Rose. Okay. Right, how's that? Whoop. Let me pull that over. Sorry for my creaky sounds. And this looks fun to dive into, doesn't it? Postcards have been so fun. Yes, to send. I love that. I love getting mail. I've always loved it, but yeah, you really don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, you know what? I didn't make my neutral color. I didn't make like a background. Forgot about that. Let me just do a little bit. I have a little bit of yellow ochre up here, and I'm going to add white to it and see. Can you see where I am? Get a pile of white. I think probably that's going to be what I need. Well, I might add just a teeny bit of Indian yellow into that because it just looks a little flat. Then I'll pull that over and make it a little bit lighter. I have two different values for my background. Forgot all about that. Okay, that's good. I'll pull this back up again as soon as I got it. Whoops, my trash can lid's falling, knocking into everything. Sorry about that. Whoop. Oh. Okay, sorry. Still not quite right. Let me move it over. There we go. That's better. Okay, now I'm ready, I think. Who knows? All right, I'm going to start with my darks. I need to be a little careful because I definitely want some of my transparents to show through in there. And I want to keep this simple. I don't want to overwork it, which is just hard when it's something so tiny and detailed. Up for the challenge. I'm going to get a bigger brush and do some of my background. I need to get new brushes. I feel like my brushes are all tired. All right. What time is it? 8:21. We're doing well on time. I need to put my background in early because I'm going to do the darks of that. My darkest and lightest areas are next to each other, and I'm afraid if I wait and do this at the end, I can readjust it, but I feel like I need to do it first. I get too caught up on detail. I'd be counting the white spots. Yes, can't worry about the white spots. They do always go away eventually. Sometimes a few show through. I just figure that's meant to be. I used to be more careful about making sure I covered every bit of the board, but I like my happy accidents too. Just doing that background really made a big difference, didn't it? All right. So what's everybody having this morning? Coffee or tea? Or Diet Coke? It's getting a little... Okay, I think that's all right. I don't know. Do you like that background? You like the background color? Didn't think it would. I didn't. I'm still not sure if I like it or not, Jackie. I'm not certain, but I think I like it. It might be a little too yellow, but we'll see once we get it done. And it's, you know, you can never judge all of it really until you have a lot more down. I do want to leave some marks like... See how that drags that in? I don't mind that's happening a little bit, but I'm worried if I didn't do those colors in the beginning that it would be tricky. I want to keep it loose. I'm going to do my best. English breakfast tea Irma's having. I'm having Fat Cow coffee. My friend Martha. Are you on this morning, Martha? I'm going to go back to my little bit smaller brush. Gosh, I already have a lot of dirty brushes today. I'm going to do a little bit of my orange in here. And his face is... his face. How do I know if this is a girl or a boy monarch butterfly? Anna Catherine and I are watching with our coffee. Oh, that's so fun, Kathy. Is it a boy or a girl monarch butterfly? You did tell me something about the wings, how you can tell. Let me do a little bit more of my greens. Oh, can't tell from that view. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, you can't really see very much about it at all, can you? It's very subtle. It's a nice composition, too. So I need to put in some like darker pinks here so that I have sort of shadow areas to lay my other colors on top for my petals. This one kind of goes back a little bit. The colors are fun together. All right, I can go, let's put some of our kind of more red colors in here. Good morning, Dawn. That's right. Last week at this time, I was at the beach and working on Rittenhouse. That already seemed, or Rittenhouse. Oh my gosh, I have that on my mind because I have to work on something for that today. For Rehoboth. That seems so long ago to me already. Isn't it crazy how time does that? Like, time will pass and it's like, how was that only last week? It seems like that was at least a month ago. I was at the beach. Petals are fun. I'm thinking a little bit. I kind of stopped because I need to think about how I think it looks. I think I need to go in and do a little bit more of my dark butterfly areas. Yeah, I love those pops of color. I want to suggest what's happening in here without getting too detailed. I think I need to like subdue it, this front part a little bit in here. Quiet that color a little bit. I think that's a little too, what is it, a little too, maybe I need to quiet this even more in here. It's a little better. All right, I should go back to working on my flower. Tina says, oh, a butterfly. I've been wanting to paint a butterfly. It looks beautiful. Thank you. I did do like a flat out butterfly one time for a friend of mine who loves butterflies, and it turned out neat. I did it so long ago. Like, yeah, this is a fun challenge. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit of a harder edge. Yeah, that looks okay. I love how their wings kind of look like stained glass with the black lines in between there. It's really neat. Wonder if that's how they got the idea to make stained glass out oh so long ago. Oh, I have the shadow. What did I mix for the shadow? Like this gray. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, this is tricky. And I love those bright colors. I don't want them to be too dominant, but I like them showing, even that it has these bright colors up there in the butterfly when that's not really what the colors are. Oh, I see some whites there. I need to quiet. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now I need to put these colors in and, just make my petal strokes and not fuss with it. Lights up in there. Yeah, I didn't get to buy myself any flowers this week, so I don't have new flower reference. I usually buy myself some flowers almost every week. And I haven't been to my Lancaster Central Market in so long because I've been away every weekend. I won't get there this weekend either, but fall will be here in no time. Of course, there aren't as many good flowers then, but they usually have something. The flowers coming together. Yeah, it looks cool. Stopping and thinking here a little bit. That the middle of the flower, this is too strong, so I'm going to soften that a little bit. It's like really drawing my eye there too much. I'm just kind of thinking about, I do have my shadow in there, all right. I could put a little bit more of that up here. I don't know, what do you guys think? I know I need to do like my kind of yellows around here, those little, I should learn my flower parts. So Kathy, who who takes care of the butterflies. Her parents had a place near me called Funk's Farm, and I remember going there years ago. I would take my son, would have like field trips there. There'd be hay rides. It was like a really cool place. And her dad loved the butterflies too. It's very graphic, isn't it? It's a fun composition. Hi, Megan. All right, I need a little yellow. But I want to mix a little yellow and white. I didn't do that for the right in there. I'm going to make it too bright. I think it's okay. So last night we had corn pie for dinner at my friend's house, and it was yummy. Love this time of the year when corn and tomatoes are in season. It's my fave. So, do you feel like the butterfly is too detailed, not detailed enough? I do want to put those little polka dots on the wings because I love polka dots. Because they look cool. But I don't want to do that till the very end. This could be a little wider here. Whoops. I got a little of my black out there. I don't know if I want to fix that or just leave it. A happy accident. Because I think when I go over it, it's gonna... Butterfly's perfect as is. You think so, Bonnie? Yeah, don't fuss with it anymore. I don't know that it's getting any better. I think, like I always say, if I'm painting something and it's not getting better, it's just changing it, then it's time to stop fussing with it. Got a little... Having it be a little bit less yellow is good too back there. Get my big brush. Do it one more time. Got little paint boogers back there. Got to clean them up. Nobody wants paint boogers. It's an official term. I don't know. What do you think of the background? Do you like it? I need to go more white. I think I just need to put simple strokes in like that. Yeah, I think that's okay because you don't want your eye to go to that anyway. All right. Let me finish up a little bit more of the flower and then I'm going to go in and do those polka dots because we want the eye to go right to the butterfly more so than to the flower. Those pops of color are so fun. And I have the little antennae too. Let me see, do I have a little, do I tiny paintbrush here. I hope so. I only really use my little itty bitty paintbrushes for bird's eyes, so I don't have very many of them. All right. I'm going to do a little of the black detail in here. I'll do the antenna. It's scary to do this. Just want to suggest it, and I'm going to do a few of those. Oh, I don't have any white paint out. You get a little bit of white or warm white or something to do those dots because they're so pretty. All right. So that'll help draw your eye more to the butterfly than to the flower. Just hold my breath when I do this. That looks nice, doesn't it? This is a kind of a challenging subject for me. It's not something I'm used to painting, but it's always good to, you know, do things like that and kind of push your window of your comfort zone. Always good. I think the center of that flower is still a little bright. Quiet that a little bit here. So, what do you think? I think I'll do a little bit of my bright green. I didn't even use any of that. I might just put a little bit in here. I don't even know that we necessarily needed the bright green, but I mixed it, so we should add it. I don't know. I think I'm finished. I don't know. I'm still not sure about that background color, but I think I like it. I mean, it is true to what we see, and it does make these things come forward, which is the complete goal of it all. Yeah, the colors pop the butterfly. Yes, I think so too. All right. Stop doing this. I'll sign it, and then I'll show it to you up close. So anybody who's in my Inspiring Art group today, I'm going to be painting the last 2 times. Now, I'm thinking about that because some people might be watching. The first time we did this, I did these tulips, and I just did them in black and white over top of one color. Then I painted the true colors in the background and painted black and white over top. And today what I'm going to do is work on doing a palette of grays and then mixing all of the colors for the painting with that. So that'll be fun. No, wait, here, let me see. And what to do, Bonnie, what background would you use as an alternate? I think maybe more of a blue, like that video blue, extra pale. So it looks a little bit more like sky. But really, it's photographed over like a sidewalk, like you're seeing it looking down at a sidewalk. So I think it's good the way it is. I know it would be fun to just switch it out and see how it looks too, wouldn't it? All right. Teal. Oh, the teal's always fun too. That teal color I've been using, I love it. All right, so there is my reference image, and I love all those little colors that show through there from my pigment sticks. And then here's my palette that I made. So I will save this and put it up on my YouTube channel. For anybody who wants to see any of my prior videos, I do this every single Wednesday, so there's tons of them on there if you want to watch them. Marla Baguetta, did you hit send before that? Yeah, I love Marla's work. I watch her sometimes. Yes, Jackie, have a great day. Thank you, Irma. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a great tired. Great. And if you are in the area, I'll be at Mount Granite Saturday and Sunday. It's a super cute place to visit. And Rittenhouse is, I should know that. I'm doing the marketing stuff for it. It's like the beginning teens of September, like the 12th, 13th, 14th, something like that. And I have that all on my website. So thanks for coming, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.